When the SEC changed its executive pay disclosure rules way back in 2006 to require that companies disclose the details of their perk practices, the most egregious perk practices quickly ended. Sunlight will do that. But it's still worth debating what's still wrong with perks today on Zippy Point.
Quick Zips by Zippy Point.
Quick and dirty.
I'm Brock Romanek, and I'm a big fan of yous. So as I discuss in my separate Vid-Guide about the hassle that in-house lawyers have to endure when they track perks, there's a link to that video below. Even though the most heinous perks have mostly disappeared, perks still exist. They've mostly evolved into arrangements that allow executives to work more efficiently, things that save them time, and things that reduce the risk faced by executives traditionally, keeping them safe, their security, their health, that type of thing, where there's both a business and a personal nature to them. That's all well and good, but I'd like to throw this question out to the room. Where do you think the workforce stands on perks? What's their view? My view is that it's still all about optics. The reason that the SEC elicits perk disclosure is not because the dollar amounts are material to a company's bottom line. It's because they are a window into a company's culture. I'll use a phrase that I despise because it's so overused in the governance community: the tone at the top. Don't tell anyone I said that. But it's true, fat cat mentality. The problem with perks is the sense of entitlement, personal use of aircraft being the prime example. The outside world just doesn't understand it, and they never will. It's telling that most newer public companies, particularly the high-tech ones, don't give their insiders access to a corporate jet for personal use. I would say that's a cultural thing. Maybe not, but I would guess it is. I'm not even talking about what companies disclose. We're talking about much more than that. A lot of perks aren't disclosable. One example is a company where the executives don't have to bother showing their badge when they enter headquarters. All the other employees are required to do so, but when they show up to the gate, they're just waved through. What does that tell the rank and file? These things matter. I know of a company where the slice of the floor where the senior officers reside have a plusher carpet about a half inch, almost not noticeable, except that it is, and then word gets around and it tells volumes. It's not a big thing, but it's a thing. It's a what the kind of thing. So to me, these kind of perks stand out as a statement. We are better than the rest of the workforce. That's the problem. It creates a separation between senior management and the rest of the company, and that creates risk, and risk that could easily be avoided. I would go so far as to argue that there's an overall societal change happening, one to essentially equalize the workforce. No one person is better than the other, not because of your title, not because you don't have to show your badge. You see this type of equality playing out at many of the newer public companies. The old guards should take notice. Anyways, that's my take. What's yours?